A shocking clip is going viral after a citizen journalist approached Jim Acosta while walking down a Washington, D.C. street. Things immediately took a turn when she saw what Acosta was doing, and that's when he got some bad news. Jim Acosta, photo credit, screenshot, Twitter. The liberal media is having a hard time these days. Rightly earning the reputation of fake news, it seems a new reason emerges every day for people to stop trusting them. Despite the ratings being in the toilet, though, they still show no signs of stopping the lies and intentional deceit. Perhaps the worst offender known to the American people right now is CNN's chief White House correspondent Jim Acosta. Not only is he the biggest whiner ever to hold a seat in the White House press briefing room, but he's also made it his personal mission to make President Donald Trump look bad in any way possible, even if it means spreading falsehoods. Too bad for Acosta. The American people are just about fed up with his nonsense. Proving just that, a citizen journalist recently approached him on the streets, but things probably didn't go how he was expecting. In fact, the moment Acosta noticed that things were going sideways, he bolted, only for the other reporter to later notice that he was visibly furious. According to the video on her Twitter account, Laura Loomer approached Acosta and started off the exchange with a seemingly harmless question. However, when his guard was down, she hit him right between the eyes with the thing he hates most, being called fake news to his face. Must watch. CNN's fake news king Jim Acosta confronted by Laura Loomer at the White House. CC at Acosta at press secretary Al Donald Trump. Pig.twitter.com/T20 Orcaban, Laura Loomer. At Laura Loomer, March 6, 2018, you guys going to report some more fake news? CNN Today. Laura Loomer bluntly asked CNN's Jim Acosta. At first, it looked like Acosta was going to ignore the question, but he just didn't have a good response at first. As it turns out, he was just desperately trying to come up with a zinger. However, that's when Laura caught Acosta spreading even more fake news on video. After a few seconds, he turned to Laura and responded by saying, "We're going to report the truth and see if people can handle it." Too bad for him. That was about the time he got some seriously bad news. Demonstrating just how unpopular the lie is, an onlooker couldn't help but intervene after he heard Acosta's response. "Truth?" the onlooker sarcastically asked. CNN and truth, giving Laura the perfect segue. She then quipped, "Do CNN and truth really go together?" Knowing that he was about to lose a very embarrassing battle, Acosta simply replied by saying, "You bet they do," before fleeing the line of questioning. Even better yet, Laura caught him on camera virtually running away like the coward he is. Someone later took a picture of Acosta as he headed into the White House and sent it to Loomer, saying that he was visibly pissed off over the matter. As it turns out, this punk can dish it out, but he can't take it when the tables are turned. LMAO. Another reporter who ed my accosting Acosta video just DM'd me and said, "I was right behind Acosta heading into the White House.
I was wondering why he was so pissed. Lol, it's because he got."
Pig.twitter.com/9beatsjapmoog, Laura Loomer. At Laura Loomer, March 6, 2018. It's always funny to whiners like this because they demand that others act a certain way but won't behave the way themselves. In fact, earlier this week, Acosta literally threw a temper tantrum in the White House press briefing room and was heard screaming like a child. After the incident in the press briefing room, Acosta then whined on social media that he hadn't been granted a question by the White House during the last 3 press briefings. Third press briefing in a row that PressSec did not take a question from CNN. Sanders tore him apart just moments later, tweeting, "Courage isn't taking a question from CNN, Jim. Courage is combat veteran Sergeant Peck and Staff Sergeant. Why the two heroes at the briefing? Peck and Staff Sergeant. Why the two heroes at the briefing?" CNN has rightly earned the reputation of fake news, but this is a new type of lie. Fortunately, Laura Loomer caught it on camera for the world to see, and now everyone knows exactly the type of coward that Jim Acosta really is. Follow us on Facebook,